Yeah, so I did check, like I said I would. I checked my Resident Evil 2 playthrough, and I did play both Leon. I know I played Leon, but I played as Claire's campaign as well, and I recorded both of those. So yeah, if I'm playing as this Carnby guy the whole time, then I will play this game again, record myself playing as Emily.
Don't let them get inside, Carnby. They're not the good kind.
Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's story.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, Carnby?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, Carnby. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Interesting. So this isn't the voodoo store. There's the voodoo store's down the street, and that guy's fucking huge. I thought he was gonna fuck us up. That's like a massive ass hammer. Looks like some shit from the medieval times. There are 3 keys on the chain. One that opens up to Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter. Then there are 2 belonging to Rossetto, one for the clerk's office and one for the library. Interesting. So I was right. We're in some like other realm where there are people here like us that are stuck here because of what Jeremy did. Or some shit. Did he say Jeremy? Another collectible. A goat without horns, preserved reptile. Don't need it. Why did he have like that massive fucking hammer? What was that shit about? Okay. I guess it was kind of obvious this isn't the witch store. It's more like a medicine store. Can I open this door? Oh, I won't do that just yet. I wonder if I can buy stuff from this guy. Is that like a thing? What happens if I do this? Okay, it just opens it. Oh, so let me talk to him then.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Anything I can do for... Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Baptiste, just tell my sister Lottie I'm alright if you see it.
So he's Baptiste. I remember his name being mentioned in the diary.
All right, I'm heading out.
Be careful out there.
Interesting. So, where are we? Is this like, because they talk about this dark man, is this like his realm or some shit that mirrors like the real life world? Is it that sort of thing? Okay. I don't know why I can open and close it. I mean, I'll just leave it open. I'm sure Batiste can look after himself with that massive ass like claw hammer thing. It looked like one of those hammers you use to like grind stuff up. Alright, I'm sure he can look after himself. And I know what he means by watch out there, you know, because there's fucking things out here that aren't normal. So down the street is where the voodoo priestesses. What? I'm hearing footsteps, but there's no one here. I'm hearing footsteps around me. This is fucking weird. Yeah, so it sounds like all this shit started with this voodoo priestess thing. What the fuck is that? Where did that one come from? What the fuck is wrong with that one? It's like it's got something on its head. Well, that is its head. Why can I open these fucking bins? There's nothing in them. Right, well, I mean, I have to shoot this thing. Look at this fucking thing. What is that? Fucking hell. That thing looks freaky as shit. And look at this. What is this chub shooting revolver? Could you not get a better revolver? What is it with detectives always having like such nubby fucking revolvers? Like they're always so small. If you're gonna get a revolver, why not get one of those massive fucking revolvers that like send you flying on your ass, but you know, actually get good at using it and do it one-handed. Like Rick Grimes or some shit, but you hold it down like a fucking gangster cop or some shit. What's up with all these bricks? Why would I distract something? I'm not one to run away and hide. I did that with the last game I played. I'm killing this shit. What is that? What the fuck is that? It's like there's two bodies conjoined. And they got... What is this shit? It's like larvae or some shit, like maggots or something on... What the fuck is that? It's like a bunch of worms. And yeah, it is like two bodies conjoined at the head with all this worm-looking shit. Can you melee attack in this game as well? Is that a thing? Can I punch stuff? Or can I only shoot stuff and that's it? Did that car just jump up? I feel like I'm seeing shit. Okay, is this where I'm going? Basin Street? Is that the street I'm going down? Let me just go back because there was that alleyway to go. Oh, is that a melee weapon? Oh, there we go. Then what's this shit? More bullets, good. I need that. What is this? Could I actually use this? A weapon. But this one looks all fucked up. Like someone's already used it at both ends, and like that top bit's already like cracked halfway. That shit's just gonna break as soon as I hit something with it.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh fuck! I can't do anything. Jesus fucking Christ. I got hit a couple times. Fucking hell. Why do they have to do that shit to me? Oh look, here's a melee weapon. Here's how to use it. That shit pops up behind me. Doesn't tell me how to fucking use it. I'm spamming the shit out of the buttons. It's like, what the fuck am I pressing? And then it's like telling me as I'm getting hit by that fucking thing. It's like, oh great. Where did it come from? Just spawned behind me. And could you not have picked a better melee weapon? Like, it's cracked halfway. How is this shit not gonna break? Okay, so I just make the melee weapon disappear. Okay, so it's on my right where the gun is, where the health bar is and stuff. It's like in the corner bit. So it only pops up. So when I press the buttons to melee attack. You good, Baptiste? See, I can hear fucking walking. I'm hearing faint footsteps. You good, Baptiste? He seems alright. Why doesn't he just come out here with me? He's fine. He can fucking help me. I've got a gun. We'll be fine. I've got my own melee weapon too. Let me run down the street. Look at that fucking thing. So I guess it's off to the right. I mean, I'm not going to use the melee weapon unless they get close. I'm still going to use the gun first. I wonder if I can stealth kill them, like walk up to them and smack them like across the head. Can I stealth kill in this game? Can I? But yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I can dodge. Why has it not told me I can do that yet? Is that an axe? Well, that's definitely a better melee weapon. What the fuck is that noise? Any health? No, just a bin full of fucking shit. Another. Why am I getting multiple melee weapons? And why is it's like red at both ends? Wait, what? Oh, so I can just. Oh, so I dropped the pipe for the axe. Well, what the fuck? Why give me a melee weapon and then I can just immediately swap it with a different one?
I can't go that way.
And what's up with these bikes and me being able to ring the bells? Is that unless it's like a way to distract them? But where am I going to go? Okay, this must be the place. Yeah, I think the axe is definitely better than the pipe because that pipe looks like it was going to break. And that axe is probably better than that pipe anyway. Okay. Got a bunch of candles and like drawings on the ground, like some fucking ritual shit. And you got bones and stuff and a bowl full of blood. Is that more footsteps? I hear something. There, I'll try. What is that fucking noise? Is that dog whining? What is that? Yeah, someone's doing some voodoo, like voodoo ritual shit. Got a bucket full of water.
Oh.
Yeah, got anything to say about this? Okay, are more of those things out there? Whoa, whoa! Jesus Christ! Didn't fucking realize he was there. He fucking slammed through that fucking gate. Fucking hell, he knocked the gates off its hinges, and there's another one. Let me grab a brick. See if I can get it to come down the stairs. That's so stupid, I can't just pick a brick up and then, you know, choose to throw it. There's definitely one up there, yeah, I see him. Oh, he's one of those big ones. Wait, did the brick get his attention? Oh yeah, it definitely got his attention. Oh, but then he fucking went... Oh, okay. Then I'm trying to shoot him while he's up there. Oh, got him. Right, let's back up. Yeah, I'd rather not get close to that thing and try to use my melee weapon. No thanks. No thanks. I'm just gonna keep my distance and shoot it. Alright, any more of these fucking things? What even are they? Are they like people who have like been put here and then they haven't survived because something happened, then they turn into these things? Is that what that is? Because they look like people. And then again, like two people join together at the head, but it's like the person's head joins to someone's ass. And they got these weird fucking worms all over it. Like parasitic looking worms. Fucking rank looking shit. Look at this one. Whoa, 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 where the fuck did he come from? Why the fuck why did he not come down with the other one when I started shooting? Why was he just staying up here for? What the fuck? I only heard one. I didn't hear multiple. Why the fuck did he not come down with the other one? Why did he just stay up here? Juju, of course. The Crescent City. Okay. I still don't know what I get if I find a set. Yeah, that's bullshit. That one didn't come down with the other fucked up one. It just stayed up here waiting for me to come up the stairs. And, like, surely I'll get another gun. I can't just have this fucking revolver the whole time. I mean, it gets the job done, but I want to have some variety. Of course, you got some weird chime shit. Got all this bullshit. Is this where she lives? It did that weird thing again. It zooms in, blurs out the background, then it zooms out, and then it's all fine.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
Must have something. Yeah, we jotted something down in our notebook.
He recognized this place. It was Miss Jackson's seance room. The last time he was here, he had been trying to figure out the significance of wasps' nests and horsehair wrapped up in red silk. An image of a dead woman stabbed with hat pins flashed inside his mind. Carnby shuddered. This was no time to dwell on the past. He needed to find out about the talisman and get back to Desetto.
Hang on, what the fuck is going on? Is this some like bullshit where the person playing as in some like story someone's writing out, like Alan Wake or some shit? Like, is it that sort of thing? Because I can hear typewriting in the background while this woman's talking, and then it's like she's describing what we're doing, thinking about like as if what's happening is happening because someone's writing this out like a story, and it's happening as they type on. What is going on?
Detective Carnby has...
Right, so yeah, we've read that bit. All right, Jeremy, right, let's read this.
Jeremy had gone missing. The housekeeper said the staff at Desetto was looking for him, and that Detective Carnby and Emily should come back tomorrow. Hoping to wrap up this case before leaving, Carnby hustled his way inside Jeremy's room, leaving the housekeeper flustered and running for Dr. Gray, the chief of Desetto. Having bought some time, this was the perfect opportunity to look for clues regarding Jeremy's disappearance.
So Jeremy's Emily's uncle. Interesting. Why did this shit not pop up before? I need to remember to look at this shit. Because this shit's been written out like a script.
Detective Carnby couldn't believe his eyes. The French Quarter scene before him was dark and sinister. The only sign of life he could see from Jeremy's balcony was the light coming from a lone corner store.
And that must be Baptiste's corner store. Right? Who else would it be?
Detective Carnby had seen plenty of violence before, but nothing quite like this. What was that cursed thing? Detective Carnby hesitated to buy into the stranger's explanation, but it was all he had. Baptiste, this mountain of a man, seemed to suggest that this other world they had been pulled into was built from Jeremy's scattered memories. It sounded crazy to him, but Carnby couldn't exactly deny the situation he found himself in. Baptiste believed Jeremy was able to move freely between worlds using a talisman he got from Miss Jackson, a voodoo witch doctor that made a good living from alleviating the rich from their ailments and their money. In hope to find Jeremy, or a way back to Desetto, Carnby set out to investigate Miss Jackson's place.
Interesting. So what we're going through right now is some fragment of Jeremy's memory that we're going through, but it's like not something we're living through like Jeremy did. It's like a fragment of his memory that's like stuck in place in some way, and we're in it doing our own shit. What is going on with this shit? And again, she's like typing the shit out like she's writing a story. But I'm not sure if that's actually what's going on, or it's just her describing what's happening. And not, she's like typing this out like this is some Alan Wake shit. Like she's typing it out like a story, and then that's why it keeps going. And these doors don't have any handles. I need some of that. No? Oh, I already found some.
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
Interesting. An old talisman shaped over centuries. That engraving of the numbers looks to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. Polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture in itself. What? So this talisman is like a way to travel through different worlds? What the fuck? So while we're in this world, what's happening in the other world? Is Emily just, gone off to talk to Dr. Gray and then we've just disappeared? Like Jeremy did? Okay, it goes there. Well, before I put it there, I want to see what's in this room. Okay, I need a key, so maybe I can get the key from this.
I think it's meant for the talisman.
Wait, what am I doing? Okay, I've just been put into this. Like, what am I supposed to be
It
doing?
needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Okay. Look for the number combination on the talisman schematics in your inventory. What? This? Talisman schematics. Talisman. Oh, that was the thing he picked up from that box, wasn't it? With black sunstone, an ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonka. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders. 3 numbers needed to span a bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stern. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5. Oh, I could have played it.
Talisman with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stern. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, 8.
Okay, 3, 5, 8. Right, well, do I start with the outer bit first or the inner bit? I guess we start with the outer bit. 3, 5, 8.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
Okay, and that door opens and it's just yellow in there? What the fuck? What was that talisman showing me? Like somewhere else? What the fuck is going on with this game? Let's see what happens.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Uh, yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
But why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Detective Carnby, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. You know, with this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later. This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
Okay, I mean, right, so we're back now. I mean, that was interesting. We opened that door, closed it, and then we're in Dr. Gray's room, and then, like Emily said, we just disappeared. So I figured that's what happened when we went to the French Quarter. We just disappeared, like she disappeared for us. And I don't know what she did in the time we were gone or how long we were gone for. Wow, that guy's just getting shot in the back of the head. Yeah, so I mean, there's so much to talk about then. Like, we disappeared. So Emily said we disappeared. I don't know how long we were gone for, and then I'm guessing somehow because she was confused how we were already there because I'm guessing we disappeared for her and then ended up in Dr. Gray's office before she got there somehow because you think she left that room before us and yet she somehow was there after us. And it's like, how did we get there before her? Fuck knows. Like, we were able to travel to a different realm through Jeremy's memory. And now we're back just like that. We were able to go from one realm to another just like that. And now we're back. And I think it's funny because I guess I probably would be the same if I'm doing all this weird shit and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, just keep it together and not like start acting all frantic and fucked up and like being like, oh, I was just in another realm and all that shit. It's just like, I'm just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Like Carnby did. He went into Dr. Gray's office and just pretended like, that didn't happen. All right, might as well. Rubber stamp. Okay, so I'm just stealing shit. And that Dr. Gray guy, what a fucking weirdo. Now you think, how the fuck did I get this? And you think he knows who Baptiste is, because I'm guessing Baptiste works here, but then you think, does he not realize that Baptiste is missing? Because you think if Baptiste was in that other world, then you think he's missing too, right? But, we mentioned his name and he's just like, oh yes, so you've started your investigation then already, because we talked about this talisman bit. That Dr. Gray was fucking weird with the facial expressions he kept making or doing. The way he was talking, fucking freak.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
The well in the kitchen garden? What, they talking about that fucking hole in the ground? That's not a well. That must be what they're talking about, but that is not a well. That's just a hole in the ground. Repairing the boiler.
I saw you notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
A valve from the wine cellar. Okay, so it's in the basement.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at DeSeto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Interesting. So a couple of the staff live here as well. There's not many rooms though. It's there's 9 rooms in total. 2 of them are used by the staff. And also, don't you think it's weird that we somehow got the keys, but then I guess that's realm travel for you. We got the keys for a door that we didn't find in this world. We found in another world. Room key 6. What's with the little thing on it? Unless that's to say what room it's for. This game is so fucking weird, but I'm enjoying it so far. Okay, is this like the... Well, this is the reception area we're in, right?
Well,
oh no, it's the clerk's office. Oh, we just came through the reception area. So this is chapter 2, so right, let's hear what he has to say. Well, how do I go back to the other chapter 1 notes? Is that a thing I can do, or is that just it? I can't go back to that shit. You know, just in case I might not look to the notes on the objectives, and then it's like I'm on the next chapter before I can actually read or listen to the shit being read to me. Interesting. All right, let's hear this one.
while Detective Carnby was grateful to be back at Derceto, he was eager to test his hypothesis. After having suffered through that sinister world, dressed as the French Quarter, Jeremy's writing could be read much more literally. What if Jeremy used his talisman to actually visit those places he mentioned in the book? Carnby felt certain that this was the answer. He wouldn't find Jeremy hiding inside Derceto. He would be in one of those other worlds. And to follow in his steps, Carnby would have to investigate the old clock and the boiler and find out what part they played.
Like, this just so fucking ramped up to like how it was when I first started this. Now it's like interdimensional realm travel. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Now I'm like looking for someone in other realms.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Come on, we'll find a way at some point.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
What's this? Rorschach. Oh, it's the Rorschach test. Honestly, I don't really get this Rorschach test shit. You know, you just look at a bunch of smudges on different cards and then you tell whoever's showing them how they make you feel, but then it's like, what does that even mean? Just to see what they think of something? Patient files? What can I look at it? Play?
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple, and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted, and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
Interesting. So it is like a mental health like clinic or some shit. You go to like this sort of place, stay there, and like, you know, she's suffering from writer's block. So it's like a retreat in a way. Sort of like Alan Wake, because that's what they were doing in the first game, right? Or at least that's what his wife tried to do. And she's 47, female, room number 8. Responsible party, Mr. Frank Chardot, literary agent. Address, Jackson Square, French Quarter. It's funny how when I play this shit, it doesn't exactly read every single thing, and they say other shit that's not on here. Like, that's written down, which is interesting. So it's not like a psychiatric hospital where mentally unwell people or mentally ill people go. It's like a place where people go, like a sort of like a retreat for people who are suffering from certain conditions, or not conditions. They're not suffering, but they like are struggling in a way, and they come here to kind of help themselves or get help.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed.
And she's 11 years old, room number 7. Miss Gabriella Saunders, mother. So, well, who's that guy then? Because it said her dad died, unless that's like the stepdad when we saw them earlier.
Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Dorsetto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor.
Guessing that's Dr. Gray talking. I'm not sure who the other person is. He's 54. Yeah, so he admitted himself, so he has no responsible party, and he doesn't have an address because, like I said, he's not very trusting of people, so he's not going to put that down.
Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Dorsetto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago, a claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor.
Interesting. So they think she's 33. Not so sure. And her address is in Italy. No responsible party because she broke in. So this is like sort of like a retreat in a way. Not like a normal retreat. It's like a place where people go if they're suffering from some sort of addiction or another or some shit like that. Or they're like having trouble with their mind in some way, something like that. How many more? Oh, this is the last one.
Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Right, so she's just some daughter of a well-rich family, well-renowned and known family, but she's tarnishing their reputation because she's a fucking whore. That's it. And she used to be a war photographer in World War One, but now she's like, just a slag.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for.
Except for Jeremy, yeah.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
Interesting. I was just turning it around once just to see if it make a different noise if I got onto a certain one, but I'll leave it alone for now.
I need the key.
Yeah. Okay. What room's that one? That is Dr. Gray's office. Weren't we just in there? Okay, well, I haven't got a key for that. So my objective is what? Find the astronomical clock mentioned in the commonplace book. Find Deceto's boiler mentioned in the commonplace book. Investigate what Perosi knows. Why Perosi? Investigate the well in the kitchen garden. Okay. Yeah, didn't I come from that room? That's treatment room. Okay, well, let me have a look in there. Okay, yeah, so we came from this way. So is Emily in there now? It's locked. Why is it locked? These fucking doors. Well, I guess we go this way. Right, so can I actually talk to the... Okay. What's the time? I feel like it's the evening or something. Right, so I need to go around and find Perosi, do something in the garden, with the boiler in the shed or some shit. or like the well. And what else do I need to do? I need to find the astronomical clock mentioned in the commonplace book. Right, so yeah, I need to go upstairs. Will I be able to like meet any of the staff members? Because that's what Dr. Gray was talking about. Like, I'll talk to some of my members of staff. They can help you out. Right, is this locked?
I need the key.
Room 6. I have the key for room 6. Where's that? Okay, so that's downstairs. What? Why are the floor rooms? Why are the rooms not showing up? Or now it's like telling me the names of the rooms rather than the numbered, what number the room is. Right, well, I'm guessing room 6. Just thinking about it in order, I'm guessing those rooms there are 1, 2, 3. And then one of these rooms is 6. And there's Perosi's room, and I need to talk to her. Well, actually, maybe I should go back and check out the, what was it? Yeah, kitchen garden. But then I haven't found anything to cut open the shed, which maybe is what I need to turn on the hose to then fill up the well. So maybe I should check out the rest of this place first. And I haven't found anything for the boiler. Right, I haven't found any pieces for the boiler. No. Alright. Okay. What's all this then?
Oh.
What the fuck is all this? Interesting.
It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot.
Oh, is that what that is? Yeah, but is that normal rot? Or is that some supernatural kind of rot?
This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the commonplace book. Huh. Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some pieces.
Alright, so I need to find those pieces then. And then I'm guessing something happens when I do. Oh. Oh, okay.
If it wasn't for the collection of peculiar statues, the old astronomical clock would draw every eye in the room. To Carnby, it wasn't the intricate clockwork that stood out, but the odd-looking plate on the inside. It reminded him of the ritual bench in Miss Jackson's seance room, where he had manipulated the talisman to open a door back to Deseto. He wanted to try to replicate the procedure, but found that the inner part of the plate was broken. He would have to find the missing pieces and put the plate back together.
Okay, so now it's find Deseto's boiler. I know what that is, but I need to find the piece to do something with the boiler as well as the valve. I don't know why we need to investigate what Perosi knows when isn't... which one's Perosi? Where's the patient thing? Staff and patient directory. No. Patient files, there we go. Which one was Perosi? Oh, so, okay, so Perosi's the one who's confused. Why do we want to talk to her? I don't see why she's an objective. Why do we need to talk to her for? Investigate the well in the kitchen garden. Repair the decorative plate on the astronomical clock. Right. Well, firstly, I need the valve for the boiler to turn the steam off. I need the pieces to fix the boiler or some shit in the kitchen garden. I need a bolt cutter or something to open the shed. And I don't know if I'm like if there's something in there I need to turn the tap on because there's something wrong with the hose or something. Because I need to fill the well up or something. Okay, so going this way takes me to the sitting room, WC, Grace's room, and Cassandra's room. Okay, so that's the mother and daughter, and then the other rooms is Jeremy's room, which we were just in, and then there's Batiste's room and Perosi's room. I still don't get why we need to talk to her, and also why Dr. Gray, when we were talking to him earlier, doesn't really seem to say anything when we mention Batiste, because you think if Batiste is in that other world, why is he not saying, oh, he's missing too? Unless he thinks he's just somewhere in the building. But how long has Jeremy been missing for?
I need the key.
Never mind, I can't go this way. Well, I can go this way, right? And this is such an odd display.
Yeah, sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
That's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, girl about yay high?
I can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. But we can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
Okay, fucking dumbass. Like, you ain't gonna find Jeremy unless he comes back to this world. Fucking drunk. Yeah, so he's the fucking alky that they were talking about. What was he called? Oh, Malcolm. Don't know why he's looking for Grace, though. Just a bit odd. And what's with all the clutter, all the different furniture in the hallway?
Looks like everything's back to normal here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, let's have another look around because we didn't get to last time. Not really. So we found... okay. Do I have any for this box? Nope. What's this? Emily is here. Why is there a picture of Emily?
Emily's here.
What?
Emily's here.
Who the fuck's saying that? Who drew this picture? When? When was this picture done? It sounds like a kid talking, so unless it was Grace. Is she called Grace? Yeah, Grace. Is that everything in this room? It's still pink. It says explored. But then you got blue for completed, so does... oh yeah, there's the boxes in there. Wait, what's this?
McCarthy reminded Detective Carnby of an old barfly he used to know. He detested him. There was no getting around it. McCarthy was going to have a hard time getting on his good side.
And McCarthy's the drunk? Yeah. McCarthy, Malcolm McCarthy. Yeah, so Carnby doesn't like this fucking pisshead because it reminds me, well, not me, it reminds him of another pisshead, some drunk he knew. Okay, that's barricaded. Why is that barricaded? That's all blocked off. What's this? Okay. Nothing. This is Batiste's room. Unlocked. Okay, so he likes boxing. Yeah, so this place is like some sort of resort, but it's for like different people with different problems. Like drinking, drugs, or like some other shit. You know, like your parents putting you here because they don't want you doing nightlife shit because it ruins their reputation. I mean, there is a name for it in real life. Like it's like a, you know, where like celebrities go to get off like their drug addictions and shit like that. But this place, in a way, is somewhat like a hotel for like various interesting characters. Fountain pen. Only one more left, and it looks like a neck, like a collar or a dog.